them. If you go to the online exhibition, the dimensions are listed for each piece. Everything is there. The whole show is there.
Wow.
I lit the proverbial fire under my butt.
What was it? Comment ça va?
Interesting.
And you know, I spent.
Hey, I'm Dave Channon. Welcome to my studio. I'm going to show you around. This is the Aesoposaurus. It's extinct now, except this is the last of its kind. Some of my newest sculptures are these metal creations you see here made out of like, this one is farm tools, you know, a pick and a scythe and an old saw blade. This is the pterodactyl. And I'm inspired by Steve Heller and his dinosaurs, so I try my hand at creating some myself. This one here is the Phytosaurus, a caveman's best friend. And over here, down here on the ground, this little tyke here, he's a squeaker. This is the Tricyclops, made out of a dismembered tricycle. Take a wild guess what this one's called here. Mother and child, and it's a little kid is a buzzsaw. The kid's a buzzsaw. And over here is one of my favorites. Over here, this is the charioteer, charioteess, I guess. It's a chariot thing, and you know, she's really rage in that creation, you know. So, enter into the danger zone. Danger zone. Every boy has to have a dirty danger zone, you know. My studio here, so I do the welding over here. It's a sculpture under construction. Here is the Liberty Bulldog. Liberty Bulldog, if you can read the printing on this thing here, but this one has a special action feature I'm working on now. It's kind of like he can really trot, you know. It's a trotting bulldog, and his head's going to be more like something like this. Something like that. He's got choppers. Anyway, built to last. So over here I work on paintings. Actually, most of my painting is illustration these days, which I do it in my mad scientist laboratory up in the attic. But you know, big oil paintings and stuff I like to do outside where you get fresh air and don't get too stunk out with the turpentine and stuff. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna show you what welding looks like. And don't stare at it or you'll go blind. Well, I'm gonna finish welding on this lower fang over here, and try and make it look a little bit like bulldog, like drippy bulldog cheek material. You know what I mean? Make it more realistic. Okay, I would say it's time for you to put your mask on and stay back a little bit. So don't try this at home. Well, I can see it needs a little bit of work there. It needs a little work. Oh, hi, welcome to my mad scientist laboratory. See, I also do a lot of painting and stuff, so this is where I do it up here. Yeah, watch your step. And, well, I have some paintings out because I was getting ready for the tour. But this area here is where I store a lot of artwork in this section. And this is the Mad Scientist Laboratory over here where I do the video editing and illustration and website work and things like that.
Hi, I'm Annick Taylor, and this is my studio, and this is Nesha. Welcome. I work in mixed media. I've been working most of my adult life. This is the core and the backbone of my life. I love coming up with new ways of working. The new Chrysalis series here, I've invented all of this process, and it's about chrysalis, about being afraid to break out into full butterfly, and it's the process that goes on while one is incubating. The series here are called the Travelers series, and my title for it is Travelers, Inadvertent, Reluctant Pilgrims, and people who change the world through growing through their own personal process, sometimes involving pain. They're all of these are unfinished, and they're going to be in a solo show with Deborah Davis in December in Hudson. And those are mixed media. It's quite a large amount of different media. Those are my altars, and they're very mixed media. I also have paper mache and mixed resin creatures that I'm working on. And this is not how they're going to be painted. They're going to go through a different painting process. But they are actually related to the lady over there hanging on the wall. And I wanted to show you the good girls. These are good girls, and again, they're unfinished. They're going to go on to bigger backings, bigger canvases. And that's the name of my show at Deborah Davis in December, The Good Girls. And as you can see, they're, although the dresses are beautiful, they're constricted in their posture. Because I grew up at a time when girls were expected to be good and act in a certain way, and I find that that's been prevalent in my thinking. But as much as they were expected to be good, you can see their hair doesn't behave, their expressions are delving and really real, and their feet are different colored socks. So as much as the outer structures were pushing them to conform, they couldn't keep them conforming, and their real selves came out. This is part of my quilt series. There's one actually here that you might want to look at, one of my favorites. This is called Waterfall, and it's, again, mixed media. I love doing quilts because they were one of the only art forms that was done not for outer fame. They were done by women over. These are on canvas, so they're not cloth quilts. But originally quilts were done by women who wanted to make something really, really beautiful for their homes.